ALGO, Algorand.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. We talking.
Hey. This is Matthew Harvey here with the 12 o'clock siren on the recording live at the 903 Broadband Studios on the Cowboy Corner on the southeast side of the downtown Leonard Square. On my left hand is James Opportunity Zone Hartley.
I like that one. I will take that one.
Man, our controls are off here.
It's all right.
I've got my voice effect on stutter. Apparently.
Man, so what an episode, and what a pre-conversation with those guys about crypto.
No doubt. Dave Culler and Ryan Ogletree.
Yep.
FMI Realty in Bonham, Texas. They were just with us, just left here. And before we ever talked to them, we were just shooting the breeze and, getting acquainted and stuff. And we got into a deep conversation about cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
And turns out those guys know what they're talking about.
If you've got some and you want to trade cryptocurrency for land, they will accept that.
They'd do it.
Yeah.
Man.
I would too.
Yeah. They had a lot of information, though.
If somebody wants to buy my house in Bitcoin,
You'd take it?
I would.
So let's say your house is $200,000. How many Bitcoins would that be? Do you have
3 and some change.
3 coins and change.
Yeah, three full Bitcoins and some Satoshis.
I think we're like 60 grand.
62.5 right now, I think, is what it is.
What? No, 60. I just looked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It just dumped.
That's great. I'm going to buy some.
Yep. What are Satoshis?
So, like,
a sat. He called it a sat, I believe.
Yeah, a Satoshi.
Yeah.
S-A-T.
Yeah.
So Nakamoto Satoshi is who created Bitcoin. And nobody really knows if that's a person or a group of people or anything. It's a
Banksy.
Yeah, kind of. So that said, like, if you look at a dollar, a penny is 1%, of that dollar.
Yeah.
Satoshi is like, I don't know it's like 0.00001 of Bitcoin is a Satoshi. So that's why it makes it accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
So like
you can buy a few Satoshis at a time.
Yeah, you can buy.
And not a whole coin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I've got some money in Bitcoin, but I do not have a whole Bitcoin.
As kind of an ignorant crypto guy,
am I.
Yeah, but you're a little more well versed than I. Does somebody own like a coin and they disperse that out?
They can.
Satoshis, like, is it like a
So like
rental?
if you have a so you can trade it, like the way you trade crypto is like how you trade Forex, foreign exchange against the dollar, against this, against that. So like say I have one Bitcoin, so I've got 60,000 American dollars worth of Bitcoin. That's one. Say I want to take a little bit of that because I bought it at 40,000 and I've got 20,000 in profit, right? I can sell $1,000 worth, and that would be X amount of Satoshis. Right?
Gotcha.
So it'd be like X amount of pennies.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's it's a weird thing. I said this to them when before we got on the before we were recording, but we are in the middle of a revolution that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
A financial revolution, a great transfer of wealth from the wealthy to middle class and lower class people that are buying Bitcoin. And
you think that crypto is the newer .com like boom?
Yes.
Would you say that?
In a sense, I would almost.
So we haven't had a boom in a while, really.
A real estate boom is about the only thing.
Yeah.
I would say the best way to look at it is it's kind of like the new precious metals.
Yeah.
It holds value, stores of value. So like, gold and silver and platinum have always been kind of like, and copper have been kind of the, the things that stored value. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular of those cryptocurrencies are kind of the new stores of value.
Now, everybody brings up the energy aspect of crypto.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a valid concern because, the whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, anything it's all fragile.
Sure.
And all it takes is one, oil line strike where they, invade the viruses take over the code for the oil
Sure.
pipelines and it goes down. So how does that all work out?
So I'm going to answer this very basic because that's all I can. Much like anything, there's a lot of alarmism over it, and it's not like the people that are like, well, Bitcoin's too energy dependent and it's bad for the environment. That's not really the case.
Right.
There is a concern about it, but there's a lot of Bitcoin miners, especially here in the United States.
I don't say it so much for consumption purposes. I say it for it being available.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, okay.
'Cause let's say the server, I don't know how it works,
Sure.
at the foundation, but the servers go down, everything's wiped out, and there's no energy to produce because it's got to have that energy to produce, not like a physical piece of paper.
So the thing about cryptocurrency is it's decentralized in nature. So if one place is having an energy crisis, another place is not. And because it's decentralized, if the American energy,
Is that where the register comes in through the blockchain?
I don't know. We're getting out of my
I
wheelhouse. honestly.
know I'm not asking you as an expert.
Sure.
I'm just asking as like I'm an ignorant Coinbase
Yeah. Okay. Well,
investor.
let me try to answer this. And when we talked about having a crypto episode with these guys, so in a couple weeks we'll address this.
Yeah.
But for posterity's sake, let me try to answer that. Yes, because if servers and stuff here go down, the servers globally will take over the workload,
Yeah.
right? And so everything can still manage.
It'd be the same information.
Same information because it's a public record. And
Yeah.
basically what it is the way it takes a trusted third party like a bank out is because a whole bunch of computers all over the world agree that this is the consensus. You paid me X amount of cryptocurrency, and that is now on the blockchain as a record, and a whole bunch of computers agree, right? It's really the same way of traditional banking, right? Basically, if I send you a Venmo, right? You're a Bank of America guy. I'm a Wells Fargo guy. Wells Fargo and Bank of America get together and they look at our accounts and they said, yes, we agree. You paid him $10,
Right.
and we're subtracting that and putting it in yours. And your bank goes, yes, we agree.
There you go.
He's plus 10.
Yep.
It's the same thing, just without the banks.
Right. Yeah.
So
I like that.
uh-huh.
Way to boil it down.
Break
For
it down
us.
Barney style,
For
as we
the-
say in the
for the
military.
Dumb folk over here.
No, it's like
I mean,
I'm on
I get it, but I don't, and it's new. It's not new, but
hey, I'm on the
you know.
bleeding edge of what my intellect can process
Right.
here, like with it. But I really think it's going to be life
yeah,
altering. So
it's
most of the people,
definitely an alternative.
most of the people in the world, blows my mind, but most of the people in the world are unbanked, right? So they have no means of transfer of things other than like bartering.
Right.
Well, this takes that need for a bank out.
Universally.
Yeah, if you've got a smartphone or a tablet or a computer, you now have access to a bank, basically.
Yeah.
So.
And fact check this against the later conversation we'll have with those guys.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
See how accurate we are.
Absolutely. But yes, I would like to. I would like for my meme coins and altcoins to go 100x. Yeah, no, it was fascinating talking to those folks. It's fascinating too about the lake because I know you're a lake person,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like we got a pretty cool thing coming.
Hopefully. I've dreamed. I don't have dreams,
Yeah.
but I have an idea of how I want to see it.
Right.
I really hope it comes to fruition.
Oh, I think it will.
Going up there to the boat slip or something.
Yeah,
that'd be
and
great.
just a few minutes away, not
far.
an hour.
Yeah.
So. What else has been going on? It's been a while since we've done a podcast.
I was just looking up who the last podcast was. Do you have an idea on
Was it
that,
Kayaking
just
for
off
a Cause?
the top of your head? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was Kayaking for a Cause.
I'll check it out though real quick.
Wonder how that guy's doing. We should check in with him sometime.
He's doing all right. He's been traveling with his dad.
Oh,
I
that's
know
right.
that. Yep.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Since our last podcast, I went out to Arizona and spent some time at Flagstaff.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome town.
You left like soon after that, didn't you?
I did. I think it might have been the next weekend. So that was in September, the weekend before my birthday. So I've had a birthday since our last podcast.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Big 3-8.
3-8,
Yeah.
boy.
Only thing to look forward to is death now. So
Yeah. Yeah, we did a podcast with Joseph, and then we did Woodinville right before
oh yeah. That was a fun one.
That was good times.
So
I went up to the old Fannin County Fair.
how'd that go?
Sold some kettle corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Passed
It
out
was a
some.
good little fair, man.
Yeah, it was good. We were up there because my kids, or my oldest kid, participated in a cooking competition.
yeah.
I think they
What
got
was
like
that?
best plated or something. I'm not sure.
What's the competition called? My wife watches the show. What's
I don't know.
Top
Iron
Chef?
Yeah,
Top
Top
Chef?
Chef or Iron Chef. It was something like that.
Top Chef Junior?
He was a member of the Grove Hill Gourmets.
Cool.
Yeah, they did cheeseburger. It
Yeah.
had like raw garlic on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd eaten that.
Oh, I would have too.
Yeah.
So
Raw garlic as in like out of the chopped jar, or
No.
raw garlic as in
Like
like
a
a
clove.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
it was funny because we determined that we needed to let them know, like, once it's finished, stop messing with it, because they kept like they were done like a couple of minutes before the time, and I guess they felt they needed to keep going, so they were like salting it
Yeah.
and peppering it, and they're like putting garlic on it just to keep doing something.
Yeah.
And but we were like, oh, that's amazing, and then the end product, we're like, oh,
Oh,
man,
that's a
yeah,
lot of pepper.
That's a lot of pepper and garlic right there. So
Although I
was
love pepper and garlic.
yeah, I
Go
do
for it.
too. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'd have
So
ate it,
what was the deal? They got a certain amount of ingredients and created dishes.
and they had to do it completely by themselves as a bunch of 8 and 9 year olds. It was
Wow.
it was pretty awesome, man.
They have a hot plate or something like
Yep,
that.
hot plate,
Okay.
and they did it all under the under the watchful eye of judges,
Cool.
and everybody was safe. But it was cool, man. Jim's daughter participated as
Mhm.
well, so saw him up there.
Speaking of which, top young rising artist in Fannin County won first place.
He
at the
did.
art show.
He did.
I got a picture with it.
Yep, I saw that. I want to commission
His daughter won second.
Did she
Yeah,
really?
got a picture with that one too.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize
She had a
that.
pretty cool one.
I want to commission a piece of art from Jim, like the War Skull or whatever that we have here.
Yeah.
And I want to make it an NFT,
Yeah.
a non-fungible token.
Yeah.
And I want to sell it for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. That's another.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Back to Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, sorry. Back to crypto, but the NFT space is going large. Do you understand what it is?
Vaguely.
Basically, it's like, if you go to an auction and you buy a Banksy piece and it comes with like a receipt, basically
Of authenticity.
yeah, certificate of authenticity. It's the digital version of that.
Right.
So like, yeah,
I
you can
understand that part of it.
like, I can buy an NFT and show it to you, and you can screen cap it, but that's not the authentic
Because
piece.
it comes with a blockchain code behind it or something like
Yes.
that.
And so like people are buying these and they're going for like that original cat gift sold for like $69 million.
Good Lord.
I know. But what a lot of people are doing are taking like, you can do it with songs. The NBA's doing it with like the top plays of the week,
Right.
and people love that stuff because they feel like, hey, I own this one or this one out of 5,000 things or whatever,
Hmm.
So, it's kind of like buying limited bottles of whiskey or something,
Yeah.
So
Where's the marketplace for it?
there's several like clearinghouses. There's their NFT clearinghouses. Their names escape me right now, but it's like the eBays of NFTs,
Yeah.
So
Man, life is weird.
life is weird, and there's so many opportunities to do things.
Yeah.
now. There's if you
Yeah,
want,
I'm trying not to look at it as weird and scary, but more as an opportunity, and how do you capitalize on it?
absolutely,
Yeah.
I know.
Otherwise, I'm an idiot
well, we're missing the boat.
and ignorant.
Well, yeah, and that's the
That's-
thing.
that
It's not so much
sucks.
being an idiot. It's being ignorant.
I can
of the
handle being one of the two.
yeah, but both of it.
Both of them's not good. It's a bad combination.
So yeah, I don't know what else I got. I've been training for a race.
Yep.
I've got a 50K January 9th in Bandera, Texas. I'm running.
Dude, ranch country.
Yeah, it is kind of like down there, home of the cowboy, right? That's where
Yeah.
like the rodeo I think started and all that. So RC Cola there.
Yeah, that's good. Good times down there. That's like San Antonio,
West
Closer-
of San
yeah,
Antonio, yeah. So, just west. That'll be January 9th. It'll be cold, probably miserable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm
see.
off to Las Vegas on Monday.
SEMA?
Yeah,
You got a product in it, don't you?
I do.
Tell us about that.
I'm not telling anybody.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not telling anybody about it.
Gotcha. Sorry.
I want people to say, "Hey, is that yours? That looks like something you'd make."
Yeah. I'm like, what is
And I'll
this?
be like, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah.
I'm taking that approach.
Awesome. That's awesome. Maybe
Put a-
you'll see Tony Hawk again.
I'm trying to see every celebrity that I can possibly see. That's my goal. I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm gonna try to go to every celebrity appearance and get them to get a picture and get them to say something on a video.
What did Tony Hawk say when you videoed him?
I got him to say.
You asked him a question, right?
I said, "Tony Hawk, what are you doing on the freeway?" He goes, "Front side nose grind." And I was like, "Yeah."
Man, he's like the nicest dude in the world, too.
He was super cool.
You know? Did you see the Rogan episode with him?
Yes.
That was really good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Love that guy.
There was another. I was talking to somebody, and they had some sort of interaction with him, and they were like, "Man, he was just a nice guy."
Yeah.
You know. So it's funny hearing him on the Rogan episode talk about how, like, you know, he was young and he got a skateboarding sponsorship, and he was a professional skater, and he was making some money. It's cool.
He was hated on a lot.
He was. And then, like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater came out, and his agent called him. He was like, "You got to come pick up a check." And he, like, went down there. It was like an $8 million
Yeah, I
check.
bet.
And he was just like, okay. So he went and just, like, deposited in the bank.
That was a big game.
Yeah, it was huge, you know. So,
I was just telling Sponge that's where I learned all my vernacular from.
yeah, not
Was-
actually skateboarding.
I can't skate. I
We've
just
got gravel roads out
I
here.
played. Yeah, right. I had a 2x4 patio and rock road, driveway.
Yeah,
growing up.
sorry.
But yeah, that and ATV off road.
Yep.
Playing that.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Do you remember where were you when, like, Xbox came out? That was because that was a
Man,
little later.
I was out of the game by then.
I played.
Last console I was into was like probably the 64.
Yeah, so we lost a good one with Brandon Smith, right?
Yep.
And I played Xbox for the first time at Brandon's house with Jason, and we played a game called Twisted System.
Yep.
And it's one where you're running up a corkscrew and you got to, like, jump and duck,
Yep.
and it becomes like a hand-eye coordination thing. Addicting. And
Yep.
that's when I was like, okay,
Yep.
I like these games.
And that's funny because I just said I was talking to Sponge about that, and
Yeah.
basically the time I spent the most time with Brandon was when ATV off road
Yeah.
and Tony Hawk was out, and
Yeah.
we used to go over there and play it nonstop.
Yeah.
We just run around. I mean, all those the knack and the blah blah blah, all those tricks.
Yeah.
I was really in. 64 is the last console I played, but that's probably the last time I really played.
Yeah. I
Video
think
games. It was over there with
ATV
him.
Off-Road was a PlayStation game, I think. And I think I played that over there quite a bit too.
Yeah.
So, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I think, was GameCube. So,
Was it GameCube?
I think so.
Was that like 01?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, it wasn't. I know it. I'm pretty sure it was GameCube. We'll
I
call
always
Jim
associate the GameCube with Mike Jones.
Why?
Gamecube Nintendo, can't see up in my window. Something like
Yeah.
that. Mike Jones, who? Mike Jones, who? The one and only.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, really?
Um,
Tipping on 4-4s, fofos.
Fofos,
Sorry, I can't
yeah.
say 4-4s, can I?
You can.
That was
I'd prefer-
awful. Did I just say that?
I'd
live?
prefer you to say that.
Tipping on 4-4s.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
the GameCube. Jim had one, and we played, like, Tony Hawk a lot. We played Baldur's Gate. It was a, like, Dungeons and Dragons spinoff. Loved it, man. Gauntlet. Man, that's good times.
What console?
GameCube.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I was. I was kind of out of it, I guess.
yeah, I've got an Xbox at home.
What was that in PlayStation terms? Like the 2?
Yeah, 1 and 2. Kind of probably overlapped 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Probably 2.
About 2001 or so.
Yeah, 2001, 2, and 3. So when I got to the military in Biloxi, we had a bunch of people that had PlayStation 2s. So I played that stuff down there. What's
I miss
that?
Nintendo. Like Tetris.
So my kids play Switch. Oh, dude, I schooled my kids on Tetris. They downloaded on their iPads, and I was like, I play
That's
Tetris.
a mistake. I'll take care of you
Yeah.
on some Tetris.
Oh, they were wowed. at my skill on Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've probably talked about this, but on the like international flights to London, we fly to London a lot, obviously.
Where's that
But
fancy
they have
button?
Yeah, I retired it.
Yeah.
They have Tetris in the headset
Mhm.
that you can just play mindlessly for 8 hours.
Yep.
And I make it my point to take over every record in it
Yes.
before we take off.
Yes.
I'm just rush through it, boy.
Yeah, and it's funny the dopamine.
And everybody can see it on the airplane.
Oh yeah, it's funny the dopamine rush you get from that too, because I'm that way with Hunter Hero at Big Buck Hunter at the bar.
Man.
Did you know you
Dude,
could,
we
you can
need to
buy that
one.
now?
Yeah, we need to buy one
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
for here.
And we've got internet up here. Thank you to 903 Broadband.
903 broadband.
So we can be in the mix.
Dude,
Why? Where have we been doing?
what's wrong with us?
I want to cash in some of my crypto and buy. You know, like I need Shiba Inu to
$43 in Doge, which used to be $687.
I know it. Yeah, we need to buy that because we can be in the standings if we got.
Didn't they really up the ante on their presentation? They had they changed it up somehow. It used to be just a TV and two guns.
Yeah.
And then it became the big golf tee, the console.
Yeah, it's like a big it's a big console, big flat, wide curved screen and all that.
Right. Yeah.
I'll tell you what really kind of tripped my trigger, so to speak, is when I could gamble on Big Buck Hunter.
Oh no!
At
Are you
WinStar.
kidding me? Whoa!
They have they did at one point. Jake and I went up there to throw some dice or whatever, and they had Big Buck Hunter that you can gamble on.
I got money on that second dough every time.
Yeah. Can I short this?
Yeah,
stock?
this guy
I don't
knows
know.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It gets me.
Yeah.
You hate women, don't you?
I know. Jake and I met up. I don't know. It's probably 6 or 8 months ago now, but at Eastside Social Club in Denton, and had a few drinks. And
Yeah, there it is.
is.
It's
Yeah.
a little late.
They have a Big Buck Hunter there, and I was
played in a while.
taking folks to school, dude.
Yeah.
That's the one thing in my life I'm good at. I wish it was stocks or crypto or
Right,
something, but
yeah.
I'll settle for getting the Hunter Hero on 3 of the 7 sites or
Dude,
whatever.
that's good. That's really good. Hunter Hero.
Mm.
We used to line up 10 in a row.
Dude,
Hunter Heroes.
man, we'd rock it.
Cue
Spend
it
some
up.
time. What about Silver Strike Bowling too? Poker
Yeah,
style.
that was fun. We played that a lot. Yeah, poker.
But what was so weird is there was no rhyme or reason to what card you got.
Yeah.
So it was person with the lowest hand had to buy shots.
Yeah.
But you might have had the best score, but had the lowest
Yeah.
hand, you know?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
I don't even know if that's still a thing. If that's
Silver
still a thing,
Strike
I'll
bowling?
buy that.
That was fun.
Golden Tee's fun, but not to that.
It's even better that they could dumb down bowling,
Yeah,
into a game.
It's already
You're like-
dumb. yeah.
This is pretty lazy, but I bet I could do it better.
Yeah.
I bet I could get people to not even walk.
Hey, if they throw a strike, if they happen to throw a strike, these drunk idiots, we'll give them a 7 of
Yeah,
clubs.
they'll get a cool card.
Yeah. And I'll spend
I
hundreds of
guarantee
dollars.
these idiots will keep playing.
Yes,
Yeah,
and we did.
We did.
Uh,
Hey,
man,
wanna play
speaking
some
of,
Silver Strike?
we talked about that today. I was over there at the old Irish
Rover?
Rover
Yeah, that's
stomping
right.
grounds,
Yeah,
and
I've
it
seen
is
it.
still for lease. Everything else is banging over there.
Man,
And I called Jake. I was like, man.
what's wrong with that?
And he said, well, they built all that stuff around it, those apartments, you can't see it. And I was like, that's a built-in audience. That's a
Yeah.
built-in clientele.
Yeah, is that the problem, you think?
Maybe. I don't know. Everything else seems banging. I ate
Right.
at Norma's right there beside it,
Yeah.
breakfast place.
Is
and
it still there?
yeah.
Okay.
And it was packed.
About the salon.
Yeah.
Yoga?
Yeah, there's a running store where the yoga was, I think.
so it changed.
No. Yoga was on the other side, closer to Cool Springs.
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't see on that side.
Yeah.
There's a running store right next to the Rover, though.
So the salon's gone.
Yeah, must be.
Gotcha.
Must be. Yeah. It's, but the brisk business was being done over there at
Yeah.
8 in the morning.
Yeah.
But I was just like, man. I
It's
can't believe-
crazy how when I started there, it was nothing. And it was busy as you
It was
can-
like the
you can
tenant-
believe.
It was like the
And then
tenant
there was
business.
everything, and it was not busy.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And what's weird to me is I thought about how much time I spent in that building, like you especially because you worked there.
Yeah.
But obviously I was there a lot too, and now like I can't even go inside it because it's locked up.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't know.
I just want to sniff it.
It does not smell like Lucky Lou's. It doesn't.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt that very much.
We should do a Denton trip.
Go to Denton, set up at the speakeasy.
Yeah. I don't know. We might should go.
Let's go set up on the square,
Yeah.
like in public,
podcast it.
or right next to that guy that sells the weird smokables.
EB.
EB, yeah.
EB.
On Fry
Apparently he's
Street.
still around.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I'm going to say this was a year or two ago. Time kind of merges now, so I don't know how long it was, but it was not.
Hi, James. How are you?
Yeah. EB.
We have some mysticals for you here.
Yeah.
What's your aura?
It's just oregano. all it
EB, settle down, man.
Yeah.
Quit sitting Indian sauce. No, applesauce.
Crisscross
Not
applesauce.
Indian sauce.
Yeah.
That's
whatever.
not the right way to say it. Politically correct.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Crisscross applesauce.
Yes. Yes. With your like baggy clothes and fedora. Not
yeah,
fedora.
The Aladdin pants.
Yeah. Yeah. And your van.
Yeah.
God, this is getting weirder.
Was
The
it a
more
van?
we talk about
was
this.
it a van? I thought it was like a Cadillac, like an 85 Cadillac.
I remember a van. But I don't know
You might
what
be
was in
right.
them smokables he gave us. I don't know.
You might be right. I don't know.
No, that dude. Yeah, apparently he's still around. A couple years ago, we were there, and I was talking to somebody that had been a long time bartender there, and I was, whatever happened to EB? And they're like, oh, he'd probably be out here, like here in a little bit.
He's floating around in the rafters.
Yeah, levitating somewhere.
Yeah.
Man, Denton. You talking about a place that's finally changing.
Yeah.
Denton's growing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like little North Austin.
It's night and day from when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
A mere 15 years ago.
We had some good times there, though.
Absolutely.
I love Denton. It's got a place in my heart forever.
Talk about it fondly often.
Yeah.
Talked about nickel natties just the other night.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Throw the cap.
Good times.
Good times, man. Well,
Yeah.
about that time?
We slowing down?
I think so. Not much to recap, really. I think we beat the crypto horse to death. I apologize, folks. Really is interesting, though, man.
Yeah, it is. And there's a lot of money being made, and a lot of people, if you don't invest, you don't make any money, obviously. So I mean,
I'd recommend
there's things going on, and it's pretty crazy. A crazy little world.
I'd recommend people, if like you smoke a couple of pack of cigarettes a week, dial that back to
Beautiful.
one,
Yep.
and invest your money in it.
Yeah.
Coinbase.com.
Yeah, or lottery tickets.
Yeah,
It's
true.
probably more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're buying lottery tickets, definitely buy crypto.
Yeah,
Definitely. Take it from somebody who knows. Okay.
You buy both.
I buy both, and I'm definitely more successful on the crypto. So.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Now look who creepin', look who crawlin', still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long dick slim nigga sticking your chick. Pulling tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flipping. Bar sipping, car dipping, Grant Wood grain gripping. Still tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, fo hoes, and no packins, blowing on that endo. Gamecube Nintendo, 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. These niggas don't understand me, cause I'm boss hog on candy. Top down at Maxis with a big Glock 9 handy. Pieced up, creased up, stand dressed to impress. Big boss belt buckle under my Michelin S. Oh, Gucci shades up on my braids when I escalade. When I'm riding spree wheel sliding like a escapade. I got it made, the big boss of the North. Ain't shit changed, I still represent Swisher House. Huh? Tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. Tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. Tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. Tipping fofos, and I'm packing fofos.
Fofos, I'm tipping
Wood grain, I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint dripping. Turn your neck and your dang missing. Me and Slim, we ain't tripping. I'm figure flipping and syrup sipping. Like do or die, I'm pole pimping. Car stop, rims keep spinning. I'm flipping drop with invisible tops. Hose bob with my drop step out. I'm shaking the block with 418s. Candy green with 11 screens. My gasoline always supreme. Got Dodo the brand with a pain of lean. It tastes grinding to be a king. It tastes grinding to be a king. First round drop piece coming. Who is Mike Jones coming? Slab shining with the grilling woman. Slab shining with the grilling woman. I'm Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones, the one and only. You can't clone me. Got a lot of haters and a lot of homies. Some friends and some phony. Back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos. Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos. Tipping on Bobos, wrapped in Bobos. Pippin' Bobos and I'm packing Bobos.
What it do is Power Wow, I'm the people's champ. My chain light up like a lamp, cause now I'm back with the camp. I'm crawling similar to an ant, cause I'm low to the earth. People's feelings get hurt when they figure out what I'm worth. I got 84s poking out at the club, I'm showing out. I'm a player, ain't no doubt. Hoes wanna know what I'm about. Biggest diamonds off in my mouth, princess cuts all in my chain. Wood grain all in my range, dripping stains when I switch lanes. Switch the name, it's still the same. Switch a house or switch a blast. Mike Jones, he running the game and magnificent by this cash. Michael Watts, he made me hot. Hard work took me to the top. G-Dash took me to the lot. He wrote a check and bought a drop. I got the internet going nuts, but T-Ferris got my back, so now I'm holding my nuts. It's Power Wow, baby. What you know about me? I'm on that 5-9 South Lee, baby. Holla at me.